It has been a while since I did my Marble League predictions. So, some of the teams I predicted to do well and not do well didn't even qualify. So we're finally going to take a look at my predictions with 2 events to go. With the Sand Rally coming this Saturday and the Honeydome GP coming next week Saturday. It's no surprise that this Marble League season has been absolute madness. So I'm going to take a look at all 16 teams and I'm going to predict where they finish. So first off, we have the Bumblebees. They didn't do ideal for my predictions, sure, but I've really enjoyed their season, to be honest, and I really hope they win. But because it's me, I'm going to predict them to get second. The reason I'm predicting them to get second, it's obvious. I go through torture every day. What do you think will happen? What, do you think the Savage Speeders are going to choke another 20-point lead? They've done it before. They aren't doing it again. Either way, Bumblebees are going to get second. Good job on doing well, though. Next up, we have the Crazy Cat's Eyes. You have become insufferable again. There is something, just something about this team that's unusual. It might be their talent in Marbula 1 and being the only team to win before the last race or event of something. However, the thing I find unusual about this team, how the hell do you manage to slip down so many spots? I'm gonna go on a massive stretch and say 10th. No higher than that. You could finish a lot lower though. Gliding Glaciers. You know what I find funny? I had faith for this team coming into this season. Why? Because I like their design. Anyway, the Gliding Glaciers could go on to get last, but they aren't one of my primary teams. Knowing how bad my primary teams do, they're finishing in 14th. Only ahead of my 2 current primary teams, obviously. Anyway, Mellow Yellow, your season has been awful. I didn't really expect you to actually qualify, let alone do bad if you qualify, but yeah, it's what it is. I'm going to say 12th for you, no higher. Midnight Wisps. You know, when I was looking at all the teams, I was like, did the Midnight Wisps qualify or not? That's how forgettable they've been. However, the good thing is, they can't win anymore. So with that, I'm going to say like 9th. You're not finishing in the top half, but not finishing really low bottom half. Oh, Rangers. I have had enough of your fans screaming about the Hubalino maze. That event was awful. And no, I'm not saying that because Team Plasma got last, even though I am very mad about that, and I have made it obvious multiple times. You can shut up, Orangers fans. Not to be mean to any Orangers fans whatsoever. Just pipe it down a bit in it. You aren't winning. You're not gonna win. You can say you've got hope all you want, but you're finishing no higher than 4th. Next up, we have the Pinkies. I didn't expect you to do that well. I predicted you to finish in the bottom 3. Specifically, I believe it was 15th, behind the Turtle Sliders, that aged well, and above the Rojo Rollers, that aged even better. So, Pinkies, how well do you think you did? If you answered pretty good, you're correct. I didn't expect you guys to actually put on a show, but you've pulled it off. I mean, it's not been an awful run. I'll say this, Pinkies, 6th. What do you think of that? Anyway, Raspberry Racers. Yeah, I can see that happening. I can see something big happening with your franchise. So I predicted you 6th, I think, and you 4th. I'm going to predict you in 5th. If I predicted the Pinkies in 5th, I knocked them down to 6th. Anyway, we're moving on. Rojo Rollers. Here we go. Dear all 10 Rojo Rollers fans, I'm very sorry for shaming your team and saying they would get last before the season even started, before the qualifiers even started. I am very, very sorry, and in turn, I award you the Marble League title. Just kidding, you get 3rd. You can also qualify, that's certain. I have a feeling this team might slip off the podium last moment. Wonder where I've seen that before. 2016. Anyway, Rojo Rollers, you are not gonna win. Sorry. Oh god. You know, come the end of GeForce Endurance, I actually felt like I didn't want to watch the remainder of the Marble League. Not only had a majority of my teams been knocked out of winning, the Savage Speeders held a 20-point lead. You Speeders fans are insufferable. In fact, one of them said, lol, we got something like, lol, we got 60 points in 8 events, we're so mid. That might sound bad at first, until you realise the Balls of Chaos have gotten 74 points in 16 events. Are you actually kidding? The teams who have gotten 45 points, Oceanics, or maybe even less than that, maybe just a bit more, I don't know, somewhere around there, in 8 events, and you're complaining about getting 60. Do you think this is funny? Either way, congrats on winning your 3rd Marble League title. I can confirm you're going to do it. You want to know why? My life is insufferable. Or sufferable, I don't know. I suffer all the time. So that means you're going to win because you're my least favourite team. Actually, you're not. The Balls of Chaos are. Anyway, Savage Speeders, you're going to win this year. You want to know why? Again, you're one of my least favourite teams, that's why. Anyway, moving on to a team I actually like, Shining Swarm. What did you think was going to happen? This is one of my 2 primary teams, and once the Indigo Stars got knocked out, I tried as hard as I could to jump ship from them and jump to a newer team, like, you know, the team I actually picked who have also done awful. Team Plasma. And the Shining Swarm, I didn't quite completely jump ship. They were my 2nd team. They can no longer finish in the top 2. I actually have no words. Snowballs, good job on qualifying. You're gonna finish in 8th. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. Good job, I guess. But then again, not really. Actually, wait. No, I was reserving a spot for, No, you can actually get knocked down to 9th. We have 2 teams who I want to put higher up. Snowball's 9th, Midnight Wisps 10th, Crazy Cat's Eyes 11th. There we go. We've sorted everything out. Alright, who's next? Team Galactic. This is one of the teams I was reserving those top 8 spots for. So, Team Galactic, how well do you think you did? Not better than 2022, that's for sure. However, it's not been an awful season. I'd put you in 8th. Unfortunately, it's not happening. I could make a Galactfish joke, but I don't feel like it. So, yeah, good luck. Team Momo. This is the same team I predicted to win. They're in 15th halfway through. Who in their right mind would still have faith in this team? And they're in 7th. The team who are in 15th halfway through are in 7th. And can still win. Not comfortably, but they can still win. This team I predicted to win. And I have rooted for pretty much the whole way through. Not giving up. I did the same thing with Team Plasma and Shining Swarm. Every team that I root for pretty much primarily, at least one of them, or secondarily as well. Shining Swarm in 2022, I had faith. Team Momo this year, I had faith. Team Plasma this year, I had faith. It didn't work though that time. Anyway, Team Momo, I give you 7. Good job on the massive comeback. Keep it up and make me even more happy. Oh God. I have to talk about these two teams now. Thunderbolts. It has been 70 events since you finished with a gold. Still counting. Maybe even more than that. I know it was 69 a couple of events ago, lol. Anyway, Thunderbolts are not finishing in the bottom 3, but 13th instead. It's nothing to be proud of. Just get rid of your coach already. He's not doing you any good. Either that or get a second roster change. That roster change hasn't helped you whatsoever. Get rid of all of your members. And that leaves us with this team. So, everyone came into the season saying this team would finish in the top 3, including me. Except for Quack, who predicted them to get like 13th or something. That aged very well. Anyway, everyone came into the season thinking Team Plasma would finish in the top 3. Do you know how well that aged? That aged awfully. What have you done with your lives? Just get rid of them already. I don't want to support them anymore. I was told that it isn't over just yet, so I shouldn't jump ships. Those words inspired me, and I said, we're not over until we're over. It's not Plasma over till it's Plasma over. My words. And Event 13 or Event 12 comes around, the Legion March Wave. Swing Wave, because that's the proper name for it. Nobody can convince me otherwise. And I've still got faith in our team. We did alright, and the elimination race comes around. Second, we choked away first to the Rojo Rollers, but I'm so with that team, I don't mind them. So with that, Team Plasma is still in the running and have escaped the bottom 2. So Team Plasma, all you need is a good run in the G4 emulator and you're hot garbage again. And now you can't win. It's not Plasma over till it's Plasma over. And it's officially Plasma over. Be thankful that I'm not giving you last. I'm only giving you 15th. Only because you're not able to finish at 3rd or lower, you're able to finish 2nd or lower. Whereas the Glaciers and the Swarm can't get 2nd. Anyway, that was my Marble League prediction coming into the last 2 events. Should I do a showdown run before that starts? You tell me, I guess. Overall, this was enjoyable. So, tell me who you think is going to win. Don't say the Limers in the showdown, by the way. The Limers are like... I know this is going a bit off topic, but before the video ends, I just need to say, I want to just give, like, my absolute deepest praise to the people who actually thought the Limers were going to win this year, because superstition made them think that. Not themselves. Apparently, because a team from the Fruit Circuit wins every odd year, the Limers are going to win. Are you high on crack or something? Well, either way, that's all for now. And I just hope that the team I've predicted to get first doesn't get first. So, yeah. See you then.